Hello, everyone, and welcome to AI Think, Tinker, Learn, where we think, tinker, and build practical AI. Writer's block. It's the worst. You have a great idea for a blog post or an article, but you just can't find the right words to start. Or maybe you're a marketeer and you need to generate high quality content really fast. It's a huge bottleneck. What if you had an AI assistant that could take a single topic and in about 10 seconds generate a complete, well structured, and engaging blog post for you? Today, that's exactly what we are building. We're going to use the Google Gemini API to create an AI blog post generator. This is a seriously powerful tool, and you're going to see just how important a good set of instruction is when working with AI. Let's get into it. Okay, here I have the Google Colab. As always, we start with installing our packages. So this runs. While this is running, um, let me just show you. We will need our API key. Okay, so this is complete. We need our API key now. Think of API key as like a password that gives our code permission to use the AI. The safest way in Colab is to get in the secret tabs on the left here. Here you can generate your Google API key. You can give it a name here. The value you can pick up from. If you don't have one already, you can go to this link and here you'll be able to create your own API key. Okay. Now here, um, okay, so this code block will load up the Gemini API key and we are ready to connect. Gemini API key configured successfully. Basically, what is happening in this cell is through the Google Colab user data, we are actually picking up this Google API key from here, putting it in our variable Google API key, and then we are configuring with the API key of this variable Google underscore API underscore key. If the secret is not found, then we generate this. If it is found, we print Gemini API key configured successfully. Simple. Next, we are going to put Gemini 1.5 Flash for our model. This is really fast and more than powerful enough to write a great blog post for us. Okay. All right. Pay close attention here because this cell is the most important part of our entire project. This is where we go from a simple AI response to getting a professional grade article. It's all about prompt engineering. We're not just sending the topic to the AI. We are giving it a masterclass in what we want. First, we assign a role. You're an expert content creator and an SEO specialist. Your goal is to write an engaging, well structured, and informative blog post. This puts the AI in the right frame of mind. But here is the real secret sauce. We give it a blueprint. We tell it exactly how to structure the blog post using Markdown. We demand a catchy title here, an introduction, and three main sections. An introduction, and we demand three main sections here. These are going to be all the bolded subheadings. And finally, a conclusion. We are not leaving anything to chance. This level of detailed instruction is the key to controlling the output of large language model. The better the prompt, the better the result. It's, it's like giving a brilliant writer a clear outline instead of just giving a vague idea. Let's run our test with the benefits of a daily morning walk for this. And look at this. You have a perfect title, an intro, and three main sections. One, two, three. And finally, we have a conclusion as well. This is, let me check one thing. Okay, yeah. So this is actually all in the Markdown format. So you can see 3 pound symbol, two stars for bolded heading. This is currently just returning us the raw response. We'll very soon be converting into a real Markdown, but it if you look at it, it followed our instruction perfectly, right to the letter. This is super awesome. Okay, now let's look at the building our web app with Gradio. So our function is working beautifully. Uh, so anybody can use it, but let's build the app so it is much more user friendly. This is where Gradio comes in and make our lives easy. We set up our GR blocks layout. We need one input, a simple GR text box. Here, where the user can type their topic. We'll make it a couple of lines tall and add a helpful placeholder. This is just so that people can get general ideas how exactly needs to be filled up. Um, Now for the output, this is a crucial detail. We are using GR Markdown. Why? Because our prompt asks the AI to use Markdown for formatting, like the £3 sign for the title and two star sign for bold text. The Markdown prompt will render that formatting correctly, making our blog post look like an actual blog post, not just a regular blob of text that we see. And this one line here, generate button dot click, this brings everything together. It tells us that take the topic from our generate blog post function using the topic coming from the topic.input, topic underscore input, and put the output in the markdown file. Now, finally, demo.launch fires up the app and gives us a public link to share. Let's run this. Okay, and boom, our AI blog post generator is live. Um, See, let's give it a real topic, a beginner guide to, okay, well, it can fix it. Container gardening. Let's see. Wow, look at that. It actually, so first of all, let's look at how it performed it. So you will notice here that even though there was some error, it actually understood this right thing and it corrected it to a beginner's guide to containers gardening. And it came up with a really good topic. Green thumb, small space. Pretty catchy. And then, interesting enough, if you look at it, this entire blog post, if you notice here, we had these all marked here. So it is able to follow up all of those markdown guidelines and generate it in a particular markdown fashion. So we have an introduction, we have main section, choosing the right container and plants, mastering the art of container soil and watering, and boosting your container garden success. That's nice. And it has finally a conclusion as well. And with this public shareable link, I have a link which I can share with anybody. And that's how you build a seriously powerful content creation tool with the Gemini API. The big takeaway today was the power of prompt engineering. Giving the AI a clear role and a detailed blueprint is how you get professional results. I've linked the full collab notebook in the description. Go try it out. Generate a blog post on a topic you're passionate about and let me know in the comments how it turned out. If you found this video valuable, please smash that like button, subscribe for more practical AI project, and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss the next one. Thanks for building with me. I'll see you in the next video.